haven't been to one of your meetings in a while. In fact, you've got a lot of new members. And I would like to ask, with all these things going forward right now, and we just finally had the kind of a flood that other places get, and one that's been feared. In my neighborhood alone, we had 4 houses that never had water inside them. 6 or 7 blocks there got water inside. Some of them that had water coming around got water this time. It flows around their house. So the potential there is so great that I wonder if what we may need the most is a study that we solicit, and this may not be your job to do, staff's job or city council's job or the mayor's job or just us citizens, but you need a full report on everywhere that flooded, because infill will result in faster flooding. It's already shown that, and it will continue to show that. And some of the things on the master street plan are to cut across streams just for convenience. Right now, I love driving half a mile around to know there's a half a mile of stream that's not got a bridge across it in a few places. That there's some very well protected areas in a few places inside our city. So without a full report of every street crossing that was buried underwater, even if it's just a short time, a flash flood can kill you, and it can wipe out infrastructure. So I'm wondering if a full report for this, all these things you're working on right now, they're very important, and it's great planning, but what are you missing that you might do differently if you knew all the details of the flooding? You got bits and pieces from TV and newspapers, and the transportation staff guys know about a lot of it. They had a lot of streets blocked at various times, and lots of things need repair, and the park board's got some things they talked about tonight that need repair. So I really wish we could. No, I don't want to say I wish we'd had that flood sooner, but I'd like for us to be able to consider it in the next 5-year plan, what's actually happened now, because there's no guarantee that won't happen more often. It's been happening more often for several years. So I'm just suggesting that some kind of study be done and take it into account. Thank you very much for your effort on it.
Good. Thank you for your comments.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Fulcher.
Thank you. Was remembering the comment that we brought up at the work session that staff was going to add in a action step to evaluate our non-conforming code sections, and that was something that we were working up language on. It's pretty basic. It's simply going to say staff will evaluate the non-conforming code section of the Unified Development Code to ensure that that code section is in keeping with our goals of the comprehensive land use plan for equal reuse and revitalization of existing structures. So any changes to that code would come back before the planning commission.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fulcher. I believe we were talking about City Plan 2030. Was there a motion?
There was.
Would someone mind repeating it? Yes. Commissioner Chesser made the motion. And
I do have a quick question, and I can repeat the motion. Mr. Fulcher, does your, if I may, Mr. Fulcher, does your action step require